Hey, chat, how's everyone doing? We are back for more XG. Everyone in chat, hello everyone lurking. Welcome, welcome. Let's get started. Hello everyone and welcome back to Pokemon XG Next Gen. Load me back into the game as soon as I click back into the game. There we go, there we go. We will continue from here. Want to give a quick thanks to Woodman Gamer. He gifted 65 subs while I was offline, because I think he watched a VOD and I mentioned that like we were 65 sub points away from the Wind Waker playthrough and he wanted to see Wind Waker, so. Thank you very much for the support, Woodman Gamer. If you ever see this, I messaged him on Discord at least. But, yeah, great stuff. So we did actually, I think, is it over today or is it over tomorrow, the bonus gift sub thing for September? We did not hit every sub goal. I'm going to look at it right now. We didn't hit every sub goal words, but we got really close. 85 away from the last one, which was the Digimon World 4 co-op. Who knows? Maybe we'll, those gift subs will last for a month. So maybe with Time Stranger, we'll still hit that last sub goal before the end of the year. Time will tell. And if we don't, we don't. We do have 3 other sub goals to get to after all the Time Stranger busyness passes us by. But I went and leveled up my Pokemans a little bit. I didn't have a lot of time. I had a lot going on, but I did a little bit. Of leveling them up there. But I think we're just going to get right back to Citadark Isle today. Is probably what we're going to do. I want to finish the main story today. At least. It'd be great if we also finish Mount Battle and catch all the shadows and do the final shadow with Mirror B, whatever his final shadow Pokemon is. And just kind of like, you know, finish the playthrough entirely. That would be ideal if we could just get the whole shebang done. Because Time Stranger, as of me recording this, or streaming this rather, Time Stranger comes out in 2 days. So it's going to be nothing but that on the channel for at least a week. And I am so very excited for it. Cannot wait. Skywalker, thank you for subbing at Tier 1 for 47 months. Greatly appreciated, brother. Thank you for the support. Do I have Pokeballs? I do. Yeah, we're fine. I believe last time we beat Lavrina, and I don't think we even went into the elevator after beating her? Oh, wait, no, we did go into the elevator, because the next, past the elevator is the, it's like the whirlpool machine, right? It's where Raleigh, the frog from Sly Cooper 1, is doing his shenanigans. Yeah, we were in here before. We beat a couple of trainers in here, I think. We're going to try and get a little bit further in Citadark Isle, and then after we make it a bit of a way further through Citadark Isle, I think I talked to all these guys last time, we'll go hit up the next section of Mount Battle, because I do want to get Area 8 of Mount Battle done soon. I think we fought a trainer right here, and then we haven't gone through that elevator yet. Hello. The job of the research people is to conduct research, but that's not our job. To terrify people into the pits of despair through battling, that is our purpose, the pits of despair. With that clear vision, we're not about to lose. Alright, bro who takes his job way too seriously. Just clock in, put the fries in the bag, and then clock out, bro. What is your deal, Justin? Oh my goodness, he has a Breloom. A man after my own heart. What did I lead with? I led with my Breloom, right? What else? Ooh, right on. Not a good lead here. Not a good lead. That Granbull doesn't have Intimidate? Spore the Granbull, and then, okay, forget sporing the Granbull. I immediately changed my mind. Mach Punch the Breloom, get a super crit, and then just like Earthquake, I guess. Bam. All right, that was supposed to kill you. This is gonna hurt. It's fine. This is a physical move, and Rhydon's physical is insane. Oh man, with Eviolite, that did so much. Breloom is such a goated Pokemon. Rhydon is faster than Granbull, huh? Today I learned. That EQ did not do as much as I was hoping it would. What are your thoughts on Kingler? I like Kingler. Kingler's cool. cool Pokemon. Breloom, no! Well, alas that these days would be mine. Send in something faster than the Breloom that can kill it. Alright, you die to Psychic. You will definitely die to Rock Blast, surely. I am certain of it. Hate to kill one of my own. Having to fight another Breloom, it feels bad. What? Right on! You had one job! What the heck, bro? Oh, you digital dummy, sending out immense against my Starmie. Your life is so over. Get freeze-dried. Okay, hear me out on this one. Kill the Granbull. I need a good rock move on Rhydon. He needs to learn a good... I wonder... Have I taken him to the move relearner? I wonder if the move relearner could, like, teach him Rock Slide or something. Because, like, he's in the 50s. He's got to have something better than Rock Blast by level 52, right? Like, you would think. Hi, Absol. Farewell. That's what it sounds like to me. Alright, Rhydon, just don't get killed by it somehow. It'll go for Crunch on Starmie, and then you'll kill it with Superpower. Believe. Where is my burn? Night Slash, that's a Gen 4 move. You're cheating. No, my Rhydon! Honestly, Rhydon, you did better than I expected. Sup, it's your boy, Manetric. Get zapped. Silly Absol. Alright, not bad, team, not bad. Cipher Peon Justin has been destroyed. I lost after talking big. How humiliating. Honestly, yeah, that is pretty humiliating for him. I'm kind of embarrassed on his behalf, to be real with you. What you hiding in here? 2 full restores. I'm something. We have to go so far back to heal. I can probably beat that one optional trainer. Yeah, I don't need to go heal Rhydon and Breloom for that. So let's beat this trainer. And then after we beat this trainer, then we will go back and heal. Hello. Wait, do you not fight me? I'm gonna change into my white lab outfit, so don't come in. Promise me, okay? I'm already in here. Also, you're not a trainer. You're a researcher, apparently. Chat, I've set a new goal for myself that I literally decided to do the other day. I've set an everyday alarm on my phone for 7 a.m. I've decided I want to start getting up earlier in the day to help with my gym routine and just getting more work done in the mornings in general. So that is to say, I woke up at 7 a.m. today for the first time in a hot minute. I usually get up at about 8:30ish. So, like, it's not like I was sleeping in until, like, noon or even, like, 10 o'clock or anything crazy like that. But I'm going to try to start waking up a bit earlier. So, you know, wish me luck on that. Pray for me. I'm gonna need it. But I'm also trying to, I'd been going to the gym 4 days a week. Trying to get to 5 days a week now as well on that, so. Lot of attempted self-improval in Chaos's life lately. Well, it's a bold strategy, Cotton. We're gonna see if it pays off for him. Got a lot of faith in this guy. I think he's gonna go far. Oh, hey, mail. Oh, this is where Egan starts trying to message you, but he's awful at emails. Okay, yep. Down with Cipher. Dear Solo, hello, this is my first email. I'm sorry that I sent an empty message by mistake. I also apologize for the misspellings. I'm embarrassed by these mistakes, and W. Email text is cut off. Oh my goodness, this guy. This guy. Bow, bow. Look at all this lava. This is a safe environment for a child. For sure. Nothing to worry about here. How did the Cipher people get around in this building? Can I, like, walk across this? What do you mean I can't walk across that? I wake up at about 3 or 4 in the morning and go to bed around 6 or 7 in the afternoon. That's crazy. Getting up at like 3 or 4 in the morning, I couldn't imagine. Have you heard the Egan is Ash theory? Yeah, probably at some point in my life I have, I imagine. Look at this convenient rock bridge here. And then we push this bad boy over. Bum, bum. Easy strength block puzzle. I hope there's another healing machine up ahead. Oh, chat, you know what I just remembered? I made pork chop for lunch, so I had some leftover pork chops, which means after stream I get to have more pork chops. I didn't push this one down here. Get over there. And now I'm just looking forward to the end of stream where I get to eat more pork chop. Alright, what you got in here for me? Can it be a rock slide, TMO2? Rock slide? Rock slide? I think this is normally Dragon Claw, I want to say. Rock slide, though? It's Fire Blast. I am begging you for one good rock move on my ride-on. 4 white herbs. That's whatever. Oh, hi. This dude is buff. Why doesn't he just punch me? You're hanging tough in this magma hot heat. I thought I was gonna melt waiting. Oh no, it's Juan! Aerodactyl and Charizard? What the heck? Is this Lance from Gen 1 Elite 4? My Charizard is better than your Charizard? Okay, so he has an Aerodactyl, which is a rock type, but I've intimidated it. So, like, what is it gonna do? I'm gonna be locked into Iron Head if I go for Iron Head, but I'm gonna go for Iron Head to kill the Aerodactyl, and then I'm just gonna hard switch my Zard into Rhydon, expecting the Aerodactyl to go for a rock move on my Zard. Dude, Zard and Salamence is such a better combo than Zard and Aerodactyl. There's no way we lose this. This rock slide is still gonna hurt my Mence. Never mind, Mence shoot it, intimidate for the win. What are you flamethrowing? I mean, I guess it's in the sun. Even resisted, this will do a lot. Oh, chew that Rhydon. Wow, it still did a good chunk. Rhydon Spadef, even with an Eviolite, is not great. Bye, Aerodactyl. Dude, Aerodactyl's fading animation is so good. Does like 40 barrel rolls. Alright, well, I wish I still had my Zard out so I could Solar Beam you, but that's fine. Iron Head will do well enough, and then we Rock Blast their Zard. Shoot it. Flinch? Flinch? Flinch, though? Big flinch moment? Easy Zard kill. Easy flinch, though? No! You haven't been intimidated. This is gonna hurt so bad. Alright, Mints, you did your job. Well done. Come on back, buddy. Never send a Salamence to do a Breloom's job, I always say. Sup? I have Woodhammer for some reason. Your life is over. Goodbye. I was so shocked at having Woodhammer, I couldn't even get the word out. Alright, good job, team. Well done, well done. Oh, I was counting on a hot battle. Dummy. Is there a healing machine through here? I think someone's gonna attack me in this hallway. I'm gonna go heal. I feel like someone's gonna jump out at me any second. Wow, 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 wow. Hi, research team. I'm back. Don't mind me. Just running through to get a healing machine. I don't remember where the next one is. It's been years since I played XD. Up we go. Hello, everyone showing up in chat. Welcome, welcome. Such a long run around to get back to the healing machine. There's got to be another one coming up, hopefully. Bum, 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 bum. Heal me. That guy that fought us in the fireplace seemed like an undodgeable encounter, but he didn't even have a shadow Pokemon. What a loser. What a pathetic weakling. Hacker voice, I'm in. Wow, wow. Trying to think if I should use the Master Ball on Lugia, or if I should try and catch Lugia normally and use the Master Ball on something else. I should probably Master Ball the Lugia, to be honest. Just so we don't have to deal with it being annoying. And then we're gonna have to deal with Greevil's full Shadow team. I think the trick for Greevil's Shadow team is that we shouldn't catch every single Shadow he has. We should try and catch, like, 4 of them, and then, like, let Mirror B get 2 of them. Yo, look at this love. There was a healing machine right here. Dang it, I should have just kept going forward. I thought there was going to be a fight before it. Counting the hours until Time Stranger. I know you don't stream Thursdays, so... Well, I'm getting a physical copy of the game, so Steam is probably doing a midnight release or something. I don't know, but I'm getting a physical copy of the game, so I won't have the game until Friday anyway. So I'm streaming the game on Friday. You look cute, but you are also brave and bold to come to a place like this. It'd be a shame to beat someone like you, but this is a good chance to score some points with Master Greevil. So I'll be streaming Time Stranger on Friday, and then, like, every day after that. It'll give people who get the game a little bit sooner than me time to get ahead of me, because I know some people like to, some people prefer to be ahead of me when watching the streams and playing the game themselves. Kind of regret switching to this team comp. Would have been better to have the other team comp. Breloom is the fastest thing on the field. You don't get to say that very often. Ooh, will Eviolite let me live this? Please? Nope. Bad lead matchup. Yo, Breloom tanks that? What a champion. Get in there, Salamence. That Rock Tomb did nothing. The game is so fat. Locking myself into Stomping Tantrum. Nothing can possibly go wrong. Die. Yo, level 53. You have 5 Pokemon. Do you have any shadows? Please don't hit my Breloom. That was my Breloom. It lived. Breloom the goat. Well, I'm locked into Stomping Tantrum as much as I'd like to Iron Head. Did they run out of Shadow Pokemon? Where have all the Shadow Pokemon gone? That's super effective on both my Pokemon. Why do they hate Breloom? Why are they like this? Get Starmie out there. Well, well, well. Look at who's about to get thunderbolted. Are you for real? Is this Speed Boost Protect? Is that what we're doing today? Yo, level 54. It is Protect Speed Boost. That is a cactus. That is a shadow cactus. No wonder you didn't want to reveal that you had a shadow Pokemon. I'd be embarrassed too if my shadow was Cacturne. I mean, Cacturne's a cool Pokemon, but like there are so many better shadows you could have. Ow! My feelings. Alright, bye, Sharpedo. Alright, this is resisted Stomping Tantrum. I understand I'm a banded Mence, but still, it'll tank this. Yeah, see, easily. Is hunting my shadows send help? My Starmie! Alright, Manectric. Paralyze this fool. I'm gonna go ahead and throw an Ultra Ball at it. Might work. Get in here. I've got a lot of shadows to catch today. Like a lot. Oh, come on. It's fine. I'm gonna get the Thunderbolt Para here. Where is my Thunderbolt Para? Oh, great. Here we go. Bursts of light falling from the sky. Alright, this time for sure. I'm saving the Shade Balls for Legendaries, I've decided. Because I know we gotta catch the Lotties. I don't know if there's anything other than the Lotties. Wait, it has less health, but it broke out faster? How does that make any sense? Para. Bro. Can't see any chance you're gonna use the Fairy competitive Melodic. Do they make Melodic Fairy type in this game? That's weird. I like Melodic as being pure water, honestly. I prefer it being pure water. There we go. Bum bum. Master Greevil better not have seen this. I was live streaming it, sorry. Oh, Mirror B has appeared. I should probably go handle that, actually. I think we're almost to the point where we have the shortcut back, though, so I should probably keep pressing forward, actually. So you don't have to keep going back and forth so much. I mean, the fairy type on melodic isn't, like, super out of place, but I prefer melodic just being water. If it was, like, a mega melodic and it got, like, the fairy typing, I could see it. But just normal melodic, I prefer it being water. Personally. Egan, please stop messaging me. Dear Solo, I hope you are well. I wrote you a haiku poem. If Snag'em gang goons cause trouble in the desert, go and sandbag them. All right, you suck at this. You suck at this. Something fierce. Why are there still just a bunch of normal people here? You guys aren't even on the Cipher payroll. Like, what is going on here? Look at all these different pathways. What the heck? I did not remember this room at all. Gamer Boy, thank you for the raid. Greatly appreciated. Haha, you thought there was no one this way, didn't you? You're not getting off the hook that easy. There we go. Nidoqueen and Crawdaunt. What did I leave with? Yeah, this'll work. I can make this happen. One of you is a Shadow, huh? Shadow Crawdaunt? Now we're talking. Now that's a Pokemon. I think the Crawdaunt will live in EQ. Surely it'll live in EQ. It's a Shadow Crawdaunt. It'll be fun. It'll be fine. He almost didn't close his eyes there. He was thinking about it. Ooh, that's not gonna feel good. Live that? Well, Breloom, you put the thing to sleep. That's all I could ask of you. The Crawdaunt is faster than my Rhydon. This is a problem. What do you mean the Nidoqueen lives? Holy cow, I knew that the Earthquake wouldn't kill, but I thought it would do more than that. What the heck? Do I have a netball? Oh, it has Hyper Cutter! No! I've been outplayed. No, I don't have any net balls. I have nest balls. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. Crawdaunt, get in here. Stay. Nice. Alright, that's another Shadow in the books. Burn, baby, burn. Yo, Dawn Fan, the GOAT. All my homies love Dawn Fan. One of my favorite mons. Is that a Shadow Magma? Nope. It's not a Shadow Magmar at all. I just went for Earthquake when I have a Manectric on the field. I did not think that through at all. I saw the opponent had a Magmar, and I was like, yeah, EQ is the move to go for. Not even thinking about the fact that there is a Manectric on my side of the field. I'm sorry, Manectric. I didn't mean to do this to you. This is 100% my bad. Ah, well, Manectric was burned anyway. It's kind of damaged goods. See, they killed her on Dawn Fan. I'm just, you know, returning the favor. Well. I'm sorry, Manectric. I didn't mean to do that. Literally was not thinking at all. You got the Magmar, though. Ba-da-ba-ba. What are you learning? Head smash! Alright, well this is not really the rock type move that I wanted, but I'm not gonna complain. It's way better than Rock Blast. Was kind of hoping for like a rock slide, but you know, we take what we can get. Someone in chat saying Paul strats. Okay, chat, okay. Behold my drought. Yo, Scyther! Don't be a shadow, I want to head smash you. Oh, I gotta see this head smash kill. Yeah, nice damage, bro. Focus miss, go! What do you mean the focus blast hit? That's insane. That was life orbs too. Die? No! I'm getting this head smash kill. Charizard! Get that accuracy up. Oh, we can do the call thing to get Rhydon's accuracy up for the head smash. Yes! Alright, the animation was nothing special, but man, head smash. Alright, good job, team. Good job. I just can't battle in this wicked heat. Dude, that guy's name was Aamir? Aamir? What was that dude's name? Yeah, that metal looks super heated. Not safe to walk on, I would say. We have at least 3 more trainers right here to fight. Bum, bum. Heal me. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Put me back in, coach. Put me back in. Yeah, put Zard and Rhydon in so I can just start throwing out EQs. Alright. What are you guarding? Oh, you don't want to fight? TM30? What is TM30? TM30, is that Shadow Ball, typically? They're all very different in this game from the usual. Ah, yes, of course, Gunk Shot. Sorry, this is a dead end. Oh, well, I guess we are fighting. Chaser, nay. Nay. I refuse to battle you. Nay, I say. Oh, well, well, well. If it isn't the team that loses to Earthquake, long have I waited for this day. My Charizard's drought is the drought that will pierce the heavens. Alright, we want to make sure that this camera dies. Because it has ground type moves. And it might even have Rock Slide. Which is why I'm going for Air Slash, because it can flinch. Goodbye! Torkoal's probably going to live this because it has like 180,000 face defense. But like, what is a Torkoal going to do to me? Stare at me menacingly? Yeah, it tanks that. That's one tough turtle. Oh, it has Solar Beam! Alright, should have killed the Torkoal, duly noted. Thank goodness it is still a Torkoal, which means Rhydon tanks that. Ayo, Golem. Alright, my turn to Solar Beam. You will pay for both your words and your deeds. Please tell me Rhydon is faster than Golem. Please. Please. Yes! I love how it's like Charizard isn't affected by ground type moves. He's a bird, but Charizard is clearly just standing on the ground. There's no reason the Earthquake shouldn't affect him. He's just standing there. He's not in the air at all. Just having wings means that the ground doesn't affect you, apparently. Yo, Executor. Is this a Shadow? I think that, doesn't Greeble have a Shadow Executor, usually? Oh, you're not gonna have any Shadow Pokemon because you're an optional fight. I didn't have to fight you. Since the guy to the left had a Shadow Pokemon, I think that's the right way to go, which means all these trainers are probably optional with no Shadows. Alright, goodbye, Magmar. Or Cargo, sorry. We'll start with Mag. Alright, Charizard Rhydon lead, going kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Please, please don't be so angry that this is a dead end. Sorry, I can't tell you what I'm doing at this dead end. Alright, I don't want to have to go back and heal after every single fight, so let's just go into the next one. You're going this way. I don't think that's a wise decision, because you have to beat me to go this way. Easy. Raja? Nagaraja, the persona? Bro, there ain't no way you're coming at me with steel types. I led Charizard. It's over, bro. Man, I love Zard. Ah, and no shadows. What a fun day to be me. Nah, I'm gonna kill the Skarmory immediately. I was thinking about not, but I'm just gonna kill it immediately. Ooh, I forgot that Skarmory has Sturdy. The burn! Based. There's Ironhead doing nothing now. Yeah, nice damage, bro. Enjoy dying to burn. Rhydon's just out here trying to get some damage. Honestly, I'm amazed he did that much. That is a Fortress. Fortress typically doesn't budge to non-fire moves. I love Bug Bite uses the, like, crunch animation. That's so fun. Bye, Skarmory. I think that if you're in Intense Sun, burns should do, like, double the amount of damage they normally do. Who's with me? Yo, Charizard getting up there? Kingler? What is up, my dude? Eventually, Rhydon will kill this Fortress, while Charizard handles everything else. I know that would be super easy to kill the Fortress with Flamethrower, but I'm not really worried about any of the Fortress's moves. I mean, I guess it could, like, explode. But if it does, it does. It might die to the next Earthquake with a high roll. Ow. Actually, I could head smash it. That'll kill it from this range for sure. Oh, this Tentacruel is going to be faster, and it's going to kill my... It's going to kill my Rhydon before I can get an EQ off. That's so upsetting. Although, actually, it might go for Charizard. If the Tentacruel goes for Zard, then it'll die to Rhydon's EQ. That would be pretty based. Sludge Wave. Rhydon with Eviolite might unironically live this because it's spread damage and he ground resists poison, I think. Wow, that did nothing. You may as well have not even attacked. Alright, well, choosing to fight this guy before going to heal was a genius play on my part, gotta say. My Rhydon is level 54. Wheezing wee! I think Charizard is gonna die to his own life orb here, but you know, it do be that way sometimes. Does Rock also resist poison? I didn't remember that. I knew ground did. There used to be a Weezing there. But can Rhydon beat Goku? Rhydon would never fight Goku. They would just hang out together on the weekends. Goku would watch Rhydon's children hatch from their eggs. Please go right through, you darn tootin'. There's one more dude to fight over here. Let Starmie and Manectric handle this one. Oh, you actually have to go around a bit to get to this guy. Is this a screen change? It is. TM48? Is that like Snatch? Normally? It's Stone Edge! Okay, Head Smash is really cool and all, but high crit chance Stone Edge. Why, Salamence can learn Stone... What? Salamence can learn Stone Edge? So can Breloom? Head Smash is cool and all, but I think I would rather have Stone Edge, to be honest. Because one of Rhydon's strengths is his bulkiness with Eviolite and high HP. Do I want to also give this to, like, not Charizard, it would be Salamence or Breloom. I think Stone Edge does more than Rock Tomb, even with Technician. I'm pretty sure. But Rock Tomb's accuracy is way better, and the speed drop is nice. I'm just going to put it on Rhydon, and that's it, I think. I'm not sure there's a move I'd be willing to give up on Mence for it. Whoa, you're making a huge mistake if you think you can get past me without an incident. I'm going to push you into the lava. Rock resists poison. Today I learned. Or today I remembered. Or was reminded. I probably knew that at some point when I used to play Pokemon more often. Get intimidated. Quick reminder, Growlithe can't learn Growl. Yeah, he's very self-conscious about it. Can you please stop bringing it up? It's really rude of you. Just trying his best out here. What are you looking? What are you, Manectric? What are you doing? What was that, bro? It's fine. I'm a soul test. Wow, that did a lot. Of course you, Para. Manectric, this is all your fault that this is happening to Starmie right now. Like, I don't know if the Victory Bell would have died, but that Magneton should be dead at least. Alright, the Victory Bell would not have died, but still. Like, what the heck, bro? Starmie wouldn't be paralyzed right now, and it would get the Victory Bell kill if you hadn't missed. Victory Bell have better special attack than I realized. Alright, we're definitely going to heal after this. Yo, the GOAT, the second best evolution, is here. And also Onix. Well, it would just be wonderful if my Starmie wasn't paralyzed right now. Yeah, figures Espeon would tank that. Starmie! Starmie, you got bullied, man. What's the best evolution? Yo, Head Smash, what the heck? Best evolution is Jolteon. Jolteon, then Espeon, then Vaporeon. That is my truth. Alright, I'm a little perturbed about how the whole Starmie situation went down, mainly because of Manectric. However, we should still be fine, theoretically. I'm going to be locked into whatever move I go for. I'm going to lock into Dragon Claw. Alright, this is gonna hurt, but it should be okay. Of course you crit. We're gonna die to Woodhammer Recoil now because of that crit. As long as the last Pokemon that he has is not a Fairy type and thus immune to Dragon Claw, we should be fine. Because our last Pokemon that's still alive is a very weak Rhydon. You did it, Breloom. You got him. It's a Fairy type, Your Honor. It's a Fairy water type, even. Well, because we got severely unlucky, I have to use a Revive, which is annoying. like, very annoying, but what are you gonna do? We got unlucky in, like, 3 different ways there. Pokemon sucks. Are you locked into Aqua Jet? No way that kills Magic. Okay, I was about to say. Nailed it. Can I buy revives? I should probably buy some revives if I can when we go back to town. We lost! I was the one who made a huge mistake, you darn tootin', filthy cheater. Double miss heat wave. Yo, 3 max revives. Worth. I love the music here. Oh, is this... Do you have to do 2 fights in a row against those guys up ahead? Am I remembering that right? Ah, there goes Mirror B. We'll get him eventually. Stab, but terrible physical attack stat. Aqua Jet would not have killed even with a crit. It's a Azumarill. If it had huge power, then it did not have a bad attack stat. Its attack stat is the best thing about it if it has huge power. I didn't know if it had huge power or not, though. Alright, we might have a little bit of a back-to-back. Oh, there's another person here. I'm throwing everything at you with no restraint. I can't take this brutal heat anymore. Cipher Peon. Katie. The last dude's name was like Aamir, and your name is Katie? What whiplash? Yo, did I lead right on Charizard again? No, I think I led, Manectric. Yeah, Manectric Starmie. Alright, this is still a good lead for me. So Viper gets competitive? Today I learned? Does he even have special move? Holy cow, you're fast. Easy dodge. Get the para. Yo, where the para at, though? Where the para at, though? Rip. I think Mirror B only has 1 Shadow right now. I think you're right. He might have 2, but I think he only has 1. Yeah, it's not much of a... Hey, look, it's finally a normal Ninetales. It's not a big deal if we don't catch him right now. Although I'm sure by the end of Citadark, he's going to have a couple more. When we get to fighting, like, the big admins who have, like, 3 shadows, and especially when we fight Greevil. I've pretty much already prepared myself for the Greevil fight. During the Greevil fight, I'm planning to kill 2 shadows. I'm going to try and catch 4. I'm going to kill 2. Because I think that'll work better for us in the long run. And then we'll get the other 2, the 2 that we kill from Mirror B after. This is gonna hurt. I was right, that hurt. Oh man, I know it's in the sun, but still. Ninetales has got a good SpDef stat. You think that Ninetales has Solar Beam? Maybe go into Soundless. Arcanine? Ah, dang it, you have Intimidate too, don't you? Ah! Should double up on the Arcanine. Oh my goodness, that does nothing. Nailed it. I don't think Greevil's shadows go to Mirror B. Oh, do they not? Oh, that's right, because you can rematch Greevil, can't you? So I guess if you just don't catch him, then you have to keep going back and back to Greevil. Die. Okay, so you're gonna play the new Digimon tomorrow? Not tomorrow, I'm gonna play it on Friday when I have it. I'm getting a physical copy, so I'm not getting any kind of midnight release or anything like that. Ow. Imagine having Energy Ball instead of Solar Beam. That's embarrassing. I am taking my usual day off tomorrow. Alolan whack? But why? What does this accomplish? Yeah, good turn, bro. What console are you getting on? PlayStation 5. We're gonna get the Platinum Trophy in my playthrough. Assuming you don't have to MG Plus for any trophies. The thing had a Pasho bearing. Not the bone. Oh, finally, the sun is gone. Put up my PC when I get home tonight and see if Steam will download at midnight since it says October 2nd. Yeah, I guess Steam is releasing it on October 2nd, even though, like, all other retailers are releasing it on the 3rd, which is really annoying, I gotta be honest. Time, Stranger, Steam, release date. Is it releasing on the 2nd? Yeah, they're releasing it a day early on PC, on Steam, which I really hate. I hate when games do that. It's super annoying that if you're getting it on PC, then you get to have it a day earlier than everyone else. I hate that crap. It's coming out like at 5 a.m. on consoles on the 3rd. Just screwing over console players for no reason. But whatever. I'm playing it on Friday, so. Give. 2 full restores. I'm gonna lead Rhydon and Zard again. I don't want to lead Breloom because I don't know how many Shadow Pokemon these guys are gonna have. Also haven't saved in a hot minute. Let's save. Hello. My name is Abdul. My name is Malik. You guys from Yu-Gi-Oh? Together, we bring the power double smash attack. What does he mean by this? All right, Abdul. Shuckle. Embarrassing. Is that a Shadow Shuckle? It's a Shadow Shuckle. Drought intensified the sun's rays. There's a Lapras on the field. It was a bit of a problem. I was worried you'd live that. Lapras is bulky. Alright, well, you're only hitting one of us. it was Zard. I wish he would have hit Rhydon instead. His Fizz Def is insane, and he has Filter. Lapras getting killed by a Rhydon. That's embarrassing, bro. Oh my goodness. Yeah, as soon as Charizard dies, because it looks like he's going to die, we are definitely bringing in Breloom. Well, there he goes. Wow, it did more than I thought it would. I mean, like, it's super effective, obviously, but still, that's a Shuckle. I want to Spore this Shuckle immediately and then just try and catch it. Is that a Shadow Tauros? No. Kind of tempted to Mach Punch it, but it intimidated, so it'll live the Mach Punch. Should I Superpower it? I should Earthquake again. Breloom will tank it. Oh, you have Mega Horn. That sucks. I'm half fighting. I'll chew it. Aw, easy. That did less than I thought it would. Go to sleep, Shuckle. I gotta catch you ASAP. Earthquake! Yeah, Breloom tanks those. Easy. I'm not sure if that's low enough for Tauros to die to Mach Punch, but I'm gonna hope. And I'm gonna have Rhydon just throw a Pokeball at the Shuckle. Honestly, I should Master Ball the Shuckle. That thing's a threat. Ultra Ball. The notification I got from Twitch is false. They said they're retiring Twitch Prime. I haven't heard anything about them retiring Twitch Prime, unless they just announced it. That would be insanely huge news if they did. 'Cause that's a lot of... Oh, the Tauros died. Let's go. That's a lot of revenue. Oh, no, you read this wrong. The notification says the Prime Gaming brand is being retired, but there are no changes to Prime perks on Twitch. So, like, if there are no changes to the perks, it will continue to work exactly as it always had. They're just not using that specific branding anymore. They said they're getting rid of Amazon Gaming, but it'll still give you the free Twitch sub. But I'm pretty sure the only thing people care about from it is the free Twitch sub, so unsurprising. I'm actually going to switch Breloom into Mence, and then just go for EQ. Because I'm pretty sure we have to go straight into another fight after this, and I want Breloom to be able to Spore any other Shadows. Plus, intimidating the Medicham is pretty good. Overheat. Holy cow. Sun's still out? Sun's still probably out. Well, you're at -1. Oh, you Ice Punched for Loom? That's so unlucky that you went for Ice Punch instead of a Psychic move. As I switched into the Flying Dragon. Medicham tanked that. Houndoom tanked that? Shocking news? Really? Okay. Metagross? Shadow Metagross? Don't die to the EQ. That'd be cringe. I want Shadow Metagross. Give me that. Why does this random dude have Shadow Metagross? Who even are you? Yeah, I want that in my team now. Oh, why is the Shadow Metagross only level 53? Now good, the sunlight is gone. His Houndoom won't be as strong now. Debating just immediately throwing a Pokeball at this Metagross. We've been in the fight for a while. The Master Ball should at least be as strong as or the Timer Ball, I mean. What I say, Master Ball? Timer Ball should at least be as strong as an Ultra Ball now. He has it since he knew you wanted it. So true. Yo, Butter, what's up? What are you doing here? You do that bored at 4 in the afternoon? You got nothing to do? No, Metagross! Please! Hey, don't hit the Rhydon. Okay, cool. Yo, Salamence tanks that? What a gamer. Rhydon is faster than the Metagross? Question mark? Maybe I don't want this Metagross. It is only level 53, which sucks. The Shadows are normally... The Shuckle was level 57. Why didn't they have their levels swapped? Oh, this is... Shadow Analysis is a negative priority move, I think, because it disables whatever move you went for. That's why it was slower than Rhydon. Yeah. Just disable Dragon Claw. This is why I kept the Breloom. By the way, I'm very worried about going into the next fight. Just want to throw that out there. Very worried about it. Manectric and Starmie are at full health, I think. So, depending on what Mons the next enemy has. Metagross! Stop it! Go to bed. After these guys is when you get the shortcut back to the entrance, and also you fight Snaddle, right? I think? Maybe? Metagross, get this Timer Ball, bro. Your catch rate is awful, isn't it? Because Beldums is awful. Yeah. I think Metagross is one of the worst catch rates. That was a crit. No, what do you mean you woke up immediately? Not Breloom. Hit Rhydon, please. Thank you. Breloom, put him back to sleep. I'm gonna throw one more Timer Ball, and if this doesn't work, once he's asleep, I'm gonna throw a Shade Ball. Metagross is going to be one of the hardest mons to catch. I can't believe they make you fight this guy in the double back-to-back fight, the dude with a Metagross catch rate. Okay, we got it. We're good. Metagross is a pseudo-legend. They normally have low catch rates. I think that he has the lowest catch rate, though, of the pseudo-legendaries. Like, it's not just that he's a pseudo-legendary. I think Metagross's line is just, like, notoriously one of the worst catch rates in Pokemon. I think. Get this, you'll learn that I have incredible power even by myself, or I bring it on Malik. I summon the winged dragon of Ra! Speaks in ancient Egyptian. Oh no, he's got a Salamence! No way bro is coming at me with the Jinx right now. Alright, Rhydon, you got 27 HP, that's all you need. You're really gonna make me catch this Jinx, huh? You're really gonna do me dirty like that? That Salamence doesn't have Intimidate? Which must mean I'm gonna kill this Jinx. if Rhydon gets a turn to attack. Alright, bye Salamence. I don't mind just killing this Jinx. What the heck is Shadow Scream? Is the Shadow Hyper Voice? Oh, there goes Rhydon. Ow. I think I'll send out Starmie. This is a bit of a rough spot. Both of these guys have 6 Pokemon, by the way, which is insane. So I think what we do here is we Psychic the Grand Bull, and then we Heat Wave, because that'll weaken the Jinx, and then I guess I'm going to try and catch it. Depending on how things go. I'm basically just trying to focus on killing the other Mon and not worrying about the shadow too much. Please die. Dang it, that's really bad. I really needed you to die to that. This stupid shadow hyper voice is such a problem. Why you lived that? Did that lower my attack on Starmie? Oh my goodness. That's so annoying. I think the only way we get through this fight without losing is if I get lucky and catch the Jinx here as I kill the Grand Bull with a Mach Punch. And even then, it's not looking good. But if this lets me see 2 more of his Pokemon, I wouldn't mind burning a Max Revive here. We did get the Jinx. We did kill the Grand Bull. There is hope. I think he has 3 more Mons, though. And our Starmie being at minus... Oh, he has a Gengar. It's not looking good. Ampharos isn't too big of a deal. Starmie has an Assault Vest. It'll live whatever the Gengar goes for. But then it'll, like, die. I think... Do you outspeed Ampharos? Put it to sleep? That could work? Yeah, like, Starmie will live this. Went for Loom? Okay. I definitely wasn't expecting that. Dang it, that -1 is gonna make us lose here. Because the Gengar didn't die to that. Yeah, Starmie lives that, but then, like, there's no point in rezzing because the Gengar is gonna, like... it's so annoying. Why is it 2-6 Pokemon each back-to-back? That's so annoying. I'm just gonna take the loss and then fight him again. Because it's not gonna make me fight the other guy again, and even if it does, the other guy won't have a whatchamacallit. Why does that stupid Shadow Hyper Voice lower your special attack? That's so unnecessary. I really don't get why they both have 6 Pokemon. 12 Pokemon in a row is stupid. No, you don't keep the Jinx. Chat, we've been over this like 3 times in this playthrough. You have to win the fight when you catch a Shadow Pokemon to keep the Shadow Pokemon. I thought I was on the 2nd floor. I was on the 1st floor. 2 full teams of 6 back-to-back is stupid. That's dumb. I'm like 99% sure that they do not have full teams of 6. That fight back-to-back thing is in the original. But they don't have 2 full teams of 6. Definitely not with, like, his, strong Pokemon and movesets, either. Like, one of the dudes had a Shadow Metagross. That does not happen in the original at all. This is so annoying to have to run all this. You gotta run through so many rooms to get back there now. It's so lame. What he led with Jinx and not Grand Bull. Salamence, which died to Manectric in 1 hit. I thought you were gonna buy revives. I got like 3 max revives, so I didn't bother. Like right after I said that, the game gave me 3 max revives. so glad that I have to run through all of these rooms for the 40th time. So enjoyable. We probably have Pokemon to purify back at the lab. Whatever, I'll worry about that later. You gonna make me fight the other dude again, but he just won't have his shadow Pokemon? I want to get to this, like, checkpoint where you get to use the starting elevator again, which we should almost be at. I think it's after you beat Snaddle. And then we can go do the next section of Mount Battle. Oh yeah, it's just this idiot. Hey, stupid cheater who can't win without a friend fighting for him first. He led with the Gengar this time. At least the Gengar will die to Psychic, because we won't be at -1 this time. I'll Thunderbolt you and see if I get a lucky para. Why does it feel like I can never get the Thunderbolt para in this game? It's not like it's common or anything, but still. Why? What is with this Gengar not attacking the Starmie, which is weak to Ghost? Why does it only go for the other mod? And of course you would. I can't get a. What? This thing has a focus sash? Hello? What is going on? And a crit. Okay, cool. Spit F drop and a crit. Awesome. Pokemon XG's decided that I should hate it today. Is that a guaranteed Spatak drop? What a dumb move. I don't think he had anything weak to water, so I'm not going to worry about setting up Drought here. Debating how I want to do this. I think I just try and luck into a Master Ball here and then kill this stupid Gengar. Two trainers with full teams of 6 back-to-back, and at least one of them has, like, competitive items as well. I think the Hat Creator went a little too try-hard on this, of all the fights to try hard on. This just makes it really annoying to do. Are you joking me? Come on, game. This Shadow Scream move is stupid. Whatever. The Gengar can get a Thunderbolt para first. Okay, there we go. I got it. Never mind. Alright, I'm done lying. I hate this Jinx. Mence and Rhydon. Pokeball with Mence, EQ with Rhydon. Sounds like a plan to me. Probably gonna have another Shadow as well. Actually getting a little low on Pokeballs, which might be a problem. Please stay in here. Or get full parried, one or the other. Oh my goodness. Oh, it actually didn't go for Shadow Scream for some reason. Oh, is that the move that literally just free? Wait, what did that do? Hello? Well, the Ampharos is dead. Is Jinx gonna die? Honestly, I don't care if it dies at this point. Yeah, that Jinx was stupid. Dumb, annoying moveset. No, I don't want Dragon Tail. Level 55 Dragon Tail? What a worthless move. What did Shadow Freeze do? Did it not? What, is it the move that just freezes the Pokemon, but it didn't work because of the sun? I forgot he had a Grand Bull. That's really annoying. I'm gonna lock myself into Dragon Claw just to hit this Grand Bull, and then I'm gonna EQ. What does Shadow Freeze do? I have no idea. Seemingly nothing. Yo, Rhydon's level 55, though. Pretty hype. Yeah, I didn't think that would kill. He's probably going to play rough Mence, but Mence should live one. Oh, definitely going to live one if he dodges. Deserved. I've been getting hacked out this entire fight. Skizor. You a Shadow? Yo, Shadow Skizor is pretty cool, not going to lie. I think Scizor will live the D-Claw, the Dragon Claw, and the Earthquake. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. Shadow turn, literally just U-turn. Ow! Alright, Grand Bull's gone, thank goodness. Yeah, shoot that. I think it'll take another Dragon Claw. Heavy emphasis on think. Get in here. Well. Let's see if it lives. It did. Not the hunter. My Salamence, no. Having these two teams of Pokemon, Shadow Metagross, Shadow Scizor, Gengar with a Focus Sash, etc. Having these two guys be the like full teams of 6 back-to-back fights, that gets a thumbs down from me, for the hack creator. It's a very like annoying and unfun back-to-back, especially one that makes you walk such a long distance just to get back to it. There should have had some weaker teams, or at least more gimmick teams. These weren't even like gimmick teams. Like some of the guys we fought before this were just like, oh, they have a Sun team. Which means if you have a good ground type like Rhydon, you should do pretty well. I don't know if Snaddle shows up out of that elevator or not. I don't think he does, but I don't remember if we get another healing machine before we fight Snaddle, so I'm gonna go back and heal. But, like, they either should have been, like, less high-level teams for the back-to-back thing, or they should have just not had 6 Pokemon each. They should have had, like, 4 each. 5 at most. Even that's pushing it, in my eyes. Because all it is annoying. Like, if you lose the second one, it's one thing to lose the second one because there are 2 back-to-back. But, like, making it the fight where it's like, hey, guess what? Now you have to walk through 7 screens to get back to where you just were. That's really annoying. Very annoying for the player. just doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel challenging, it just feels cheap. In my eyes. Is there someone up here? Maybe once I'm up the elevator? Hello. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. I tried to move around while on the platform, but you can't do that. You either step on the platform or off the platform, nothing else. Hello. Gorgeously, I make my entrance. With flowing elegance, I battle. Doubt it. Bringing on Cassie. Glalie and Pidgeot? What the heck? What is this team? What a combo of Pokemon. Who wakes up and chooses Glalie and Pidgeot? One of these is a Shadow? I thought the Mirror B had the Shadow Glalie. This thing's only level 46. Wait, do you... Isn't Mirror B supposed to have this? Non-stab Thunderbolt? The Pidgeot is... It's faster than Manectric? What is happening? Hold up a second. I thought the Pidgeot was, like, not that fast. Pidgeot's base speed is 101, which is honestly higher than I thought it was. I thought it was, like, 90. But isn't Manectric's, like... Isn't it, like, 115 or something? Or at least 110? Manectric's is 105, which is less than I thought. That must be some, like, crazy speed nature difference or something right there. Oh, my goodness. Tap back in to see a full freeze, of course. Bye, Piloswan. A Blissey? A Shadow Blissey? Oh, I hate it here. Why do you have the Shadow Glalie? We encountered the Shadow Glalie earlier in the playthrough, didn't we? Am I insane? I thought that was the last Shadowmon that Mirror B had at the moment. Well, now he's got Shadow Jinx. Dude, you better get caught by this, because if I like unthaw and Heatwave, you're dead as heck, bro. Your funeral. You're lucky. Oh, great. You're just gonna spam that on Manectric infinitely, huh? Was it Starmie's Thunderbolt that put the Glalie at that range in the first place? I think it was. Oh, well, maybe one day Manectric will be unfrozen. What even is Shadow Truth? Well, whatever it is, it's insanely strong for some reason. Not the chill. Ow. I really want to send in Charizard to initiate Drought, but I should start putting these guys to sleep. We're gonna aim Spore at Glalie. I'm gonna throw a Pokeball at Glalie at the same time. I've got to go buy more Ultra Balls. If this catches, then the Spore will hit the Blissey. If it doesn't, the Spore will hit the Glalie. It will hit the Blissey. Take a nap. Do you think this Blissey will take a Rock Tomb? from Berlin. It's got, like, infinity HP. I feel like it will take one. Its Fizz Def is made of paper, is what I'm worried about. But I also don't want to have to slowly hit it with special moves, because that'll take 7 years. But I also really want to Wood Hammer this Lapras, I've decided. You know, it's sleeping. I'm going to throw a Nest Ball at it. This is going to work, trust me, I'm a gamer. Get in the nest. We really already in an hour and a half? Time flies, man. Yeah, alright, that's fair. I didn't really expect for that to work. Wood Hammer! Ow! My poor Breloom. He's in pain. Alright, send in something that Starmie can kill so I can Rock Tomb the Blissey. Well, I kind of want to Wood Hammer that too. Oh, great, now it's snowing. Fantastic. This is not the change I wanted to see in the world. Why did I even bother? Goodbye, Breloom. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. Well, we're not putting the Blissey back to sleep, that's for sure. Whoa. Oh, hi, Blissey. No! My Starmie. No more hail, please. Alright, non-stab Wild Charge from Rhydon. Blissey should tank that easy. You're throwing a little bit of Solar Beam damage on top. Does nothing. Even with a Life Orb. Really? You're going right back to this? Also, you're faster than Rhydon? Woo! Please don't have Shadow Soft-Boiled. That would be cringe of you. I'm getting you in this Nest Ball, I believe. You're in the red. How could you possibly resist? Come on, bro. Why you gotta be like that? Get that accuracy up for Stone Edge. Shadow Slayer? Yeah, whenever I see a Blissey, I don't think the word Slayer. I think you can definitely take another Solar Beam, so even if it's gonna take 2 turns. I don't really want to use my Shade Balls, because I don't know if I can even get any more of them. I want to save those for the Legendaries. I really want to save them for Greeble, actually. That's what I should really save them for. Is Blissey's catch rate stupid? I actually don't know what its catch rate is. Is it dumb? Blissey catch rate. Catch rate 30? 30's not that bad. I mean, Metagross is like 3. It's definitely not that high. Get intimidated, idiot. Yeah, I really want these Shade Balls for the Greeble fight. I just want to Master Ball Lugia so we don't have to deal. I think trying to actually catch Lugia is a nightmare. I don't want to try and do that. Okay, there we go. As soon as I looked up its catch rate, it was like, oh yeah, I'm not supposed to be that difficult, actually, my bad. We'll beat an orderly tactical retreat. Farewell. Yeah, whatever. Alright. I think we have to go. Unfortunately, we're not at the halfway point yet, but I need Pokeballs, so we're just going to have to leave. We're going to have to walk all the way back out. Heal on our way out. I think we're almost... It's not a halfway point, because once you get that... Once you get to that point where Grieve will use that elevator, and I believe that's where you fight Snaddle. You fight Snaddle to get access to it, and then after that you fight, like, almost immediately after that, you fight Gorgon again. I think that's when you're, like, almost at the end. It's mostly just fighting the admins at that point. You have to fight Gorgon. You fight Snaddle to get access to it. Then you fight Gorgon, like, right after. And then I think you fight the blue and the red guy, whose names I can never remember, and then you just go fight Greevil. There might be, like, another trainer or two thrown in there, but... Point is that we're almost there. Honestly, I should probably go ahead and do Mount Battle Area 8 right now. I think we will. I think their names are Ardos and Eldis. Yeah, I wouldn't want my name to be remembered if that was my name either. Names of a bunch of losers. How much must Greevil hate them to have named them that? Gave his sons loser names. Gave him cool matching outfits, though. Holy cow, it takes so long to walk through this stupid place. It's so annoying. I'm way too impatient for this. Get me out of here, Robo-Kyogre. Alright, so we're gonna go buy some Pokeballs from my main man at the outskirts stand. Whee! This would be a good time for Mirror B to show up with that Shadow Jinx, but if he does, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Hello. Ultra Balls for sure. Give me like 20 of them. That'll hopefully be all we need for that. I will take some Net Balls. Those would have been helpful a couple of times. And then restock me on a couple of Timer Balls. And a Luxury Ball. The Timer Balls are going to be the main thing we want for the Legends. And then I'm going to try and I might try and save all 9 Shade Balls. I think I tried to throw one at Melodic and it failed. We're going to try and save all 9 Shade Balls. I might try and use it on another annoying Shadow here or there, but I kind of want to save it to hopefully just try and catch all of Greevil's full Shadow team with it. Let's go to Mount Battle. Let's go to Mount Battle and get through Area 8. Honestly, I might want to just stick with this team until the end of the playthrough now. At least until we catch, like, a legendary Shadow we might want to use. Oh, they've all been going into box 8, which is, like, my main team box. Whoopsie. Because, I mean, like, we could try and use, like... Alright, what does this even mean? Chillin' Berry? Just chillin', huh? I want to use the Metagross. I love Metagross. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. Right on, you take a breather. The Splash Plate, of course. And the Mind Plate. You need to be purified. There's a lot. Yeah, you're Dragon Fairy. Where's the Melodic? guess someone said it was Shadow. The one that we could potentially still try and use is definitely for Alligator, maybe Sceptile if we really wanted to, because for Alligator's Life Orb setup is pretty goated. But Starmie is really good. The thing is I think they're a little too low level, and I don't really have time to level grind them, to be honest, because we want to try and get the game done today. Where is the Melodic? No, Melodic is still pure water in this game. That person earlier was wrong. Wait. Did I have just an open Purify chamber there? I have two, actually. We should go and purify all these guys real quick before we run through Mount Battle. Purify all of them and then replace them with other mons. Which Pokemon did you not expect to love in this game? I don't know if there was a Pokemon that I did not expect to love specifically. I didn't think I'd enjoy using Rhydon as much as I have, but Filter Eviolite Rhydon actually goes kind of crazy, mainly because Earthquake good. Even then, he's still not doing great, but he's doing, like, you know, I thought Rhydon would basically be unusable, but he's kind of usable. Alright, let's purify all these bad boys, and then I have plenty of shadows to put in. Don't you have to purify all the shadow Pokemon for something special? I don't remember what it is. There's something you do. I don't remember what you get for it. Ho-Oh? No, you get Ho-Oh for finishing Mount Battle. But also, do you get Ho-Oh in this game? I thought that Ho-Oh was Coliseum. I can't remember. Dragonite? Did you have to purify all of the shadows to get Shadow Dragonite to pop up? I thought that you just had to catch all of the shadows, and then Mirror B would have the Shadow Dragonite. I didn't think you had to purify them all, but I can't remember. It's been years since I played this. Like, actual years. Ah, yes, Body Slam by Wailord should be an Oko move. Let's be real here. Does Wailord normally get Slack off? I don't think it does. Yo, Gardevoir. One of my fave mons. Ba-da-ba-ba. Hyper Beam? Oh, you're Pixelate, aren't you? Pixelate Hyper Beam, that's ridiculous. Ba-da-ba-ba. Pixelate Hyper Beam, come on, bro. Crazy. Level 50. Obtained a ribbon. I wish I could mass purify these guys, just all of them at once. Hi, Nidoking. Lunge. Mega Horn's better. Ah, yes, Swords Dance Nidoking. This is definitely something you can take the time to set up in double battles. Yeah, what moves are going to give Melodic? That's the real question. Ba-doo. Congratulations, Melodic, you're not a hateful machine anymore. You can be a real boy. Moonblast, kinda goated. Glare for catching shadows. Not too shabby. Recover because it's Melodic. Coil. Coil! Coil recover glare? Disgusting. And then just one attacking move is Moonblast. It's not even a stab attacking move. I think is Marowak doing here? All these cool Pokemon back to back, and then it's like, by the way, Marowak is here, in case you forgot. Da-da-da-da. Ah, yes, Double Edge, my favorite Marowak attack. Set it up with the Screech. Swagger! Cringe! Cringe! Alright, one more. Moikai. Oh yeah, Gyarados. What's up, Gyarados? How you doing? Dun, 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 dun. Aerial Ace? I don't think that's a move that you can normally have. Oh, Dragon Dance Aerial Ace Gyarados. That's actually kind of crazy. Okay. I have definitely got at least 9 shadows that can go into these slots now. A water type can go in here if it can hit one of these other types super effectively. So it has to be like water with another type. I don't think that you'll work because there are already... Yeah, already a dark type in here. Mantine will work, though. I should purify the Aggron, too. So let's actually, just grab you and put you in real quick and then purify you. There you go, Aggron. Why do they always get Rock Blast? Rhydon and Aggron get Rock Blast? Can they have good rock moves, please, by default? Rock Polish. You're not fast enough to make Rock Polish work. It's kind of garbage moveset, not gonna lie. Iron Tail instead of Iron Head, so you can just miss all the Iron Tails. Alright, put me back in. Got a lot more Pokemon to put in here. Skeezor. This should work. There you go. Get Cacturne in here. Grass type in there won't work. This'll work. Blissey, you're normal, so like it's never gonna work for you. The best thing we can do is this, but you can never get max flow because you can't hit a normal type without messing up the flow shenanigans. Dragon Fairy might be able to go in here, actually. No, it can't. Never mind. You can go right there, though. Glalie. Can you go over here? Is there an ice type in here? There is not. Fantastic. There we are. 3 more. Get some of these water types in here. The water type ones are always the most annoying. Water, water. Yeah, these all use water. Hold up. Swap the Blissey out, because the Blissey can't get max flow anyway. Let's not worry about the Blissey for now, even. Just trying to check and see if there are any other shadows anywhere else around. I have the Metagross with me, obviously. Get the Shuckle in here. Shuckle goes here. Perfect. I don't think I have space for another water type right now. I get a fighting type in here somewhere. Yeah, this will work. Perfect. Rock, water, ice fairy, dark flying, fighting. Mr. Mime's psychic and the Ninetales is psychic. Go ahead and give me the Blissey here. Its flow can't get any higher anyway, so who cares? Oh, your flow here is bad? Oh, I didn't set you to the right, to hit the right thing. Whoops. There we go. Max flow on everything we literally can because it's impossible for a normal type to get max flow, as far as I can tell. I might be wrong. Maybe I'm misunderstanding something, but I don't think it's possible for a normal type to get max flow. Because you can't have any matching types between the Pokemon in the thing, but normal types, you also have to have, like, the super effective line thing from the Shadow Pokemon to one of the 4 outer Pokemon. And a normal type can only do that with another normal type, so. It simply cannot be done, Your Honor. Alright, I want to use the Shadow Metagross for at least a little bit, because I love Metagross. What moves you got? Holy cow. 69 on the defense. Nice. 169 even. You are Clear Body. You only have 2 Shadow moves? Lame. Why did they make Shadow Metagross so... Why isn't Shadow Metagross like level 60 with 4 Shadow moves? Why would they make Shadow Metagross of all things lame? Here, I'm going to give you an Assault Vest. Assault Vest Metagross goes pretty hard. How's the Pokemans going? It's going all right. Ran into a little bit of hacks earlier, but, you know, that's Pokemon. Coming up on 2 hours. I think if I do 4 hours today, which I should have time for, we'll at least be able to beat Greevil. We'll be able to beat the main story, at least. I'm hoping we can get Mount Battle done, too, because that's all I really want to do. I know there's the post-game, like, Coliseum thing, but I'm pretty sure that at least in the original version I played, I don't know if he changed it in his updates. I doubt it. The hack creator made it, like, super competitive mons, I think, or something like that, and I don't really want to bother with that. I just want to get all the shadows and beat Mount Battle in the main game. Why doesn't my Breloom have an item? Unless the normal type has secondary typing, they can't get perfect flow? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Oh, wait, I should give, I forgot about Shadow Armor. I should give Shadow Armor to Metagross as long as it's Shadow Pokemon. I guess I'm gonna give Breloom this Focus Sash. I don't know how it works in this game, if when the Focus Sash is used, if you, like, get it back, or if it's just gone forever, and then you have to get another one infinitely, which would be lame. There you go, you should take Shadow Armor for as long as your Shadow Pokemon is basically Violite. For some reason, I thought Metagross evolved at 55. Nope, that's Dragonite and T-Tar. Metagross is 45. Good going, welcome to Area 8. Let's see if you can string together some wins. Alright, what type is Area 8? We have not done Area 8 yet. What you got, Ryan? It's the bird area, and I led with Breloom. Isn't that just a classic moment for me? Hey, Breloom, we will not be using you in any of the upcoming fights after this. I will be swapping you for Manectric immediately. Sorry it has to be this way, bud, but, you know. Brave Bird. Unnecessary. Rude. Get rushed. I forgot about the Focus Sash. I probably shouldn't have rushed the Aerodactyl, actually, because I could have killed it with Mach Punch. Imagine Breloom being able to catch a break in this game. Yeah, honestly, Pokemon XG is probably the worst game I've ever played. Purely because of how they disrespect my boy Breloom. Nice recoil. Judith. Take a quick look at Discord while Metagross kills this Dodrio. Why do I have a ton of messages? Ah! Controller. I'm back to focusing on the game now. Get Thunderbolted. Bye, Pidgeot. This dude sent out a Delibird, by the way, while I was tabbed out. The gall of this dude to send out a Brave Birding Delibird is insane. Who do you think you are? I am, etc. What do you mean the Delibird lived? Yo, Shadow Rush sucks. Bad move, Your Honor. Bye, Delibird. Bum bum. That's a top percentage Delibird. Looks pretty dead to me. Yup, you may have what it takes to win your way through this area. Okay, bird area, bird area. We could definitely use Assault Vest Metagross. I'm no longer on a boat, I'm up on Mount Battle, but my heart is still out at sea. If we get this Metagross purified and then it gets like Meteor Mash, Hammer Arm, Zen Headbutt, fourth move that might be Earthquake, probably Earthquake. This guy's got a Dragonite, what the heck? I guess he was out at sea, that makes sense actually. You think that Dragonite has multi-scale? I feel like it's possible. Yo, Ice Punch on Metagross could go kind of crazy. Ice Punch, Earthquake, Meteor Mash, Zen Headbutt. Don't even need the Hammer Arm. Get rushed. He's already level 53, so like the thing is for, I think that's multi-scale. The thing is for a Shadow Pokemon to like be usable at the point of the game we're in, I think it needs to be like level 58 or higher, probably, give or take. This is really bad. Holy cow, Metagross takes that. He does have the Eviolite equivalent right now. So because the Metagross is only level 53, I feel like we have to purify it if we want to use it. But, you know, with us running it through Mount Battle and all here, when we purify it, it should get, like, straight to level 55 at least. Alright, your multi-scale is broken. Die. Nice. Why do they all have Earthquake? Oh, yeah, hi, we're the flying type section of Mount Battle. We're the bird trainers. All of our Pokemon have Earthquake, though. The most anti-bird move of all time. Yeah, sure, bro, whatever. That did nothing. Did that even do damage? Did that say Toxic Orb activated? Hello? This is a Toxic Heal Gligar? Well, I sure wish that I had my Manectric right now. Freeze Dry should do more, actually, because it's quad effective. Would Scald have done more with the stab? No, it should still be. Four times effective does more than stab 2 times effective, I think. I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's like a demonstrable difference, but I think it's a little bit in the 4 times damage favor. It's weird because I don't know how the math, like, exactly plays out with, like, stab multiplication along with super effective multiplication, etc. This dude really just went for Thunder Wave. Like, are you joking me? Get zapped. Bop, bop, bop. This is Area 8, and I think they still only have 4 Pokemon a trainer. I wonder if Area 9 will have 5 Mons. Rudder hard port. Challenger has set sail to the next Area 8 destination, yada yada. We got a Metagross now, literally just caught it. Want to do some weight training as well? No, I already did my morning workout. I, like, just recently upped, like, all of my weights, too. On, like, all of the machines I use. I'm good for today, thank you. That is a Ninjask. It's a Ninjask. I think it'll die to a single Shadow Rush. Why is it so fast? What am I talking about? It's a Ninjask. What do I mean? Why is it so fast? It's like one of the fastest Pokemon they ever made. Honestly, I thought the Xatu might live. Pretty sure that thing has high spit depth. Did you just fall over already? I heard Chaos has an 8-pack. Bro, I wish. What do you mean it lived? I think we probably Shadow Rush the Murkrow and then just throw out a Heat Wave. This guy hates my Metagross. The one thing that's gonna suck about Purifying Metagross is that it won't have the Eviolite equivalent, the Shadow Eviolite. Shadow Armor. Well, just, its Fizz Def is plenty good enough anyway, and then we'll just slap on an Assault Vest. Yo, it's the bravest bird. Honestly, that did more than I thought it would. Yo, you're so dead to this Shadow Rush, bro. Alright, well, unsurprisingly, we're kind of just, like, burning through the bird section of Mount Battle. Which is good. We need to get through it pretty quick here. Again, I have no worries about us finishing the main story today, like beating Greevil and all. I do, and honestly, I'm not that worried about us catching all the shadows either. I think that we've caught the majority of shadows already. I don't think we'll have trouble catching the rest of them, assuming Mirror B works with us on showing up with whatever shadows we're missing. I am worried about actually having enough time to get through all of Mount Battle today. 74. I don't just do weight training, you know. I train my Pokemon too. All right, that's good. You should do that. These dudes really just out here with, like, Dragonite and Salamence. Chat, I just got a comment. I just looked at my phone because I had a notification. I was like, what's this? And, hold up, let me input these attacks. And I saw it was a comment that started with, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, and it, like, cut off because it was, like, click on the notification to see it all. And it was someone who commented on this playthrough on YouTube saying, bearer of bad news, my ex's favorite Pokemon is Illumise. Unfortunately, I learned this after the breakup. Could have saved a lot of trouble if I'd known that before we started dating. That is hilarious. That is so funny. Yo, if you're the person who commented that and you're still watching, like, to this video, shout out to you. Top tier YouTube comment. Hold up, did I heart that comment? I'm hearting that comment. Or, yeah, heart that bad boy. That's so funny. Oh my goodness, I forgot Rage Mode was a mechanic. Metagross is friggin' mad. This is the perfect time for him to be mad because I can Heat Wave these two. Next is the halfway point, like, 6 Pokemon dude, right? I might try a Nasty Plot. Could have been worse. It could have been Volbeat. Volbeat has Tail Glow. It is better to... Oh, come on, Manectric. It is better to like Volbeat than Illumise, because at least you can be like, yeah, like, you know, it's got, like, Tail Glow. It's got something. There is no redeeming quality for Illumise. Literally none. Manectric, we gotta talk about all these Heat Waves you've been missing today, bro. It's starting to become a problem. type we're gonna have after flying here? Have we had water yet? I know we had ground. I know we had ice. I think the very first area was ghost and fighting, if I'm not mistaken. What accuracy is Heat Wave? 90. It's 190, I think. Tail Glow, but a special stat of 47. I'm not arguing that Volbeat is good. Volbeat is garbage. It's an awful Pokemon. I'm arguing that it has one specific move, and Illumise has nothing. You don't look like you've done much training, but oh yes you have. That's how I feel lately. I apply my intellect so that we may battle perfectly. Yeah, okay, bro. Kneel. Challenge run, beat Gen 3, which is Volbeat. Yeah, my favorite challenge runs are the ones where I don't want to play the game. Hi, I'm Metagross. I would really like to get to the point where I could have a non-shadow move. I'm nasty plot. Manectric, you're faster than the Crobat? Let's go. This Crobat has X-Scissor? Yeah, I did nothing. Wha-bam. That did not. Negative damage. I love how they go for Brave Bird against two Pokemon that resist flying. Alright, I don't think that Crobat can really do damage, so I'm just gonna let Metagross keep wailing away on it as +2 Manectric gets a kill every turn. This dude is the leader of the flying area, but he uses a Noctowl, so honestly I don't know how he commands any respect, if I'm being honest. Yeah, Metagross, you can just keep slowly taking your time killing this Crobat because it can't damage Manectric anyway, so I don't mind if it stays on the field for a while. Manectric should get at least 2 more kills before things can go wrong. Try out the Shadow Analysis, why not? Zippity Zappity. Yeah, like I don't think the Crobat is going to kill Manectric this turn, which means we'll get 1 more Mon to kill here. Yeah, definitely not kill him with X-Scissor. Especially not if you go for Metagross instead. Prepare to get disabled, idiot. Alright, and now we have Manectric kill whichever Pokemon is most likely to kill Manectric. Gyarados, decent likelihood to kill Manectric. Swellow, both of these are capable of killing Manectric when it's this low on health. But I feel like Gyarados using a strong physical move is more likely, so we're going to Thunderbolt the Gyarados. I feel like the Swellow is less likely to get a kill here. Oh yeah, that Heat Wave is not killing. Heat Wave from a Swellow especially is not killing my... I'm amazed that Heat Wave did that much to Metagross, to be real with you. Especially with the Shadow Armor. Well, time to disable that Heat Wave. Idiot. Oh my goodness, it dies! Shadow Analysis have like way higher base power than Shadow Rush? Maybe it does. I don't remember. Oh, sick, this is perfect. I think he has 1 Pokemon left, so... I'll call Metagross and then Thunderbolt or HP Ice, whatever this last Mon is. It's Skarmory. You didn't have any of like the flying dragons? You didn't have a Dragonite or a Salamence? Like really? You, the leader dude? Goodbye. Let's try you have Sturdy. Oh, well, you're gonna die to Brave Bird. Look at Manectric, what a champ. Manectric basically soloed the bird section, bro. Level 56. Bum bum. That was supposed to be perfect. It was, by my Manectric. Something's wrong. My battle plan should have been perfect, and yet, you're a loser. Breloom is the lowest level, so I'm gonna put Breloom up here. What type you got? No one, but no one can beat me when it comes to guts. I'll keep battling without rest or sleep. All right, weirdo, calm down. Oh, I don't think, have we had Psychic yet? This could be Psychic. It's Steel, in case you were curious. Which isn't bad for Breloom, but it's also not very good for Breloom. It's not bad for Breloom because, you know, he's a fighting type, but it's not great for Breloom because Steel types normally have really high Fizz Def, and his only fighting move is Magma. Steel types are also very slow, though, so Metagross is one of the faster Steel types, so we should be able to, like, get easy, Wow. That's embarrassing how little that just did. Hey, miss. Rip. Why do they do this to my Breloom? My defense! Drill Run. Alright, bro. You'll die to Shadow Rush. We're gonna Spore you. Why did Metagross go first? Does Metagross speed tie Breloom? That doesn't seem right. Level 54. Metagross is mad. Please get Meteor Mash. You dying to pre-download Digimon for tomorrow? I'm picking the game up physically Friday morning, so I'm not doing anything Digimon related tomorrow. I'll be going to pick up the game Friday morning, and then I will be streaming it that afternoon. Shadow Rush a priority attack? It is not, because it went slower earlier, I think. 95. Okay, so Breloom should be faster. Yeah, I don't know why he went first there. See, now, the problem here is that Breloom cannot really touch either of these Pokemon. Oh my goodness, you're finally gonna have a non-shadow move. Not Brave Bird. You went for Metagross instead of Breloom? Hello? Ah, broke the sash. Easy. I mean, I guess having priority is nice. I wanted something that hit really hard, like Meteor Mash. No, I should have said Shadow Analysis. Heal his Flamethrower you because the sturdy broke. I have been loving using Charizard, so we should probably lead Charizard over Breloom. For going through these Steel types really fast. Not Crunch. Ow. Get analyzed, idiot. That did nothing. This thing's Fizz Def is insane. Ayo, Fortress. Bye, Steelix. I didn't even see what I dodged there. I wasn't paying attention. Use the ability capsule to see if Metagross might get Iron Fist or Tough Claws instead. I guess I could. Clear Body is pretty nice, but... Is Meteor Mash affected by Iron Fist? I feel like if Metagross... I think that... Are the Shadows not hard programs for what abilities they have? I feel like if it had a better ability than Clear Body, it would have had it by default. On Steam, it says Digimon will be released in 23 hours. Yeah, it's releasing early on Steam, and I'm very mad about it. We already talked about that earlier. It's releasing early on Steam for some stupid reason. It's coming out a day early on Steam. It's not. It comes out on the 3rd for consoles. It comes out on Steam on the 2nd. Which is stupid and dumb, and I hate when games do that. It's very annoying to me. In part because a lot of people show up in stream and stuff. I mean, like, hey, whatchamacallit is coming out. Clear Body. Bullet Punch. Flamethrower. It's a time zone issue, I think? I don't think so. I think Steam is just letting it out a day early. To be fair, it's every Bandai game released on PC. It's always midnight Japan time. Yeah, I don't care if it's every game, though. I hate it. I think it's very dumb. They should release it on consoles at JST as well if they're gonna do it for Steam instead of letting all of the PC players get the game before all the console players. Is what I'm saying. It's not a big deal at the end of the day. I just think it's very dumb and unfair to the console players. Bye, Mawile. More like bye, Wile. Got him. Skizor. You silly bug. Get Flamethrower. Nailed it. It's especially dumb in my country. October the 3rd is a holiday where I am, so the physical release is on the 2nd, but the digital release is on the 3rd? What? That's wild. That's crazy. I enjoyed that battle, so that sits fine with me. Mantine in the Purify Chamber. Forbidden Charm of Pokemon. I don't like the way you said that. My Metagross is better than your Metagross. That's why my Charizard is going to kill your Metagross. We might have to put our Metagross in the Purify Chamber to actually get it purified. Its Shadow Bar is going down so slowly. I I was not paying attention. What was that, Power Gem? What move did Magneton go for that was super effective on Charizard that wasn't an electric move? I don't think that was an electric move, was it? That's what I get for looking away from the screen, to be honest. Well, I can definitely Mach Punch this Magneton. Aw, dang it, I was just thinking I hope they don't send out a Skarmory, and lo and behold. Punch! Stupid magnets. How do they even work? This is gonna hurt. Never mind, he went for Metagross. Why? And now I get to disable the Brave Bird? Let's go! My Breloom is safe? Do you guys know the Sunlight is strong? Well, I sure am lacking in a Fire-type move right now. How much is Rock Tomb even gonna do? He's gonna do, like, nothing, bro. Honestly, it did more than I thought it would, I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh no, now it's setting up! Infestation! That's cringe. Yo, they hate my Metagross. Yeah, no more infesting for you, punk. I'm just gonna keep it going. Was really hoping for like a crit or something there, not gonna lie. +2 Steel Wing, that'll hurt. Dude, they hate Metagross, bro. We finally found a Pokemon that the AI hates more than Breloom, and it's Metagross for some reason. Yo, can you disable more than one of their moves? Doesn't disable, like, the move disable, doesn't it? Yeah, it didn't disable there. I think that the game... I think that the move disable, which if I'm not mistaken, disable is like the only way you disable stuff is curse the ability, curse body, and then the move disable? Have they made another move that can disable in Pokemon yet? I don't remember. But like, I think the game is hard coded to not let you disable more than one move at a time. Alright, that went better than expected. But anyways, back to the whole Time Stranger thing. I wish that they were a little more, like... You're good, you'd have to be to defeat my Pokemon. I wish they were a little more fair about the release times between the console and the PC thing. I think it's annoying, but it's whatever at the end of the day. I'm still going to take my day off on Thursday like normal. I'm not going to get it on Steam just to stream it one day earlier than I would have. And honestly, it'll be better for people who want to watch me that also want to play. It'll give them, especially if they're PC players, it'll give them time to play a bit before my first stream. X marks the spot so they attack Metagross. So true. Even the other people who are getting it on console like me, since I don't stream until the afternoon, they will have time to play. This Aggron is a bit of a problem. I'm actually gonna Focus Blast it. Focus Miss! I knew it. Yeah, and it had Stone Edge. I knew it. Classic Focus Miss. Barry, thank you for someone with Prime for 19 months. Greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for the support. Yeah, no more play roughing for you. Get in there, Balloon. I think Bullet Punch will kill you. Probably, maybe. I'd had Sturdy anyway, even if I had hit the Focus Miss. Look forward to the coming streams. Oh, I cannot wait for time stream. I think it's going to be great. It's going to be some great streams. Why do you have Mega? I guess because you have horns. I can't really argue that now that I think about it. They always send out the bug steel types after Charizard dies. Have you guys ever noticed that? I've started to notice that. Bye, Aggron. I love Aggron's cry, man. I love Aggron. Aggron is such an awesome design. Great Pokemon. All right, no more X-scissoring for you. Your scissor privileges have been denied. I saw you running with them too many times. Aw, dang it, and then you have a Steelix? Seriously? I'm actually going to hard switch into Starmie to kill this Steelix. Hammer Arm? Does Scizor normally hit Hammer Arm even? Did you drill? You did drill run on the... Hello? I'm losing my mind. Well, the Skizor is dead. I know the sun is out, but like Scald will still do plenty. It might not one-shot in the sun, but that's fine. It might not have one-shot even out of the sun. Would have been close. Hammer Arm Skizor is an illegal move? Well, I won't tell the Pokemon Company if you don't tell the Pokemon Company. We'll let this be our little secret. That Skizor is just trying its hardest. There's no need to ruin its life over this. Bye, Steelix. Yo, Breloom level 55. Love to see it. Bum bum. Okay, we're up against the last one now, aren't we? Yes, we are. I should switch careers and specialize in martial arts. Okay. We got some... we're gonna have a lot of Pokemon to purify after this. Number 80. Welcome. If you can win, you'll have conquered Area 8. Here we go. Mila from Tales of Xillia? I don't even want to win. I'd rather lose. This is my girl. Finally, they lead with the bug steel types. Let's go. Man, we get Tales of Xillia remastered at the end of the month, too. Oh, man, October is jacked. I cannot wait. And then we get, like, Hyrule Warriors right after. Like a week after that, man. What a great time to be me, specifically. This Bullet Punch is not going to do anything. Man, I cannot wait to play Xillia again. I love that game so much. Forever my favorite game. Ah, stupid Sturdy. I always forget. Whatever, we'll Bullet Punch you. Oh, come on! Ugh. Literally watching episode 19 of the series, now you're live. How about that? What are the chances? Yo, disabled Bullet Punch, let's go. Charizard, please don't hit yourself. Just break out of the confusion immediately. How does confusion work? Are you able to break out of it immediately, or does it have like a minimum amount of turns? Like how in sleep, you have to sleep at least one turn before waking up. Let's go. Based. One time is mandatory. All right, that's what I figured. Bye, Skizor. That is a magnet. Aw, oh, dang it, the Aggron. should just bullet punch away your... whatchamacallit? Do you have a Steelix yet? I think I caught a Steelix at some point. Yeah, because Gorrigan had a Steelix. With his Regirock, I think. Let's go. Charizard is a genius. He never falls for these tricks. He's about to die to Stone Edge, but that's fine. He killed the Magneton and the Skizor and the Fortress. That's all that matters. Yeah. Let's go! Charizard is the GOAT! Alright, Mawile is not even a threat. Who even cares about Mawile? Let's be honest here. Who do you even think you are? I think Moral Support Pig is the only person that likes this Pokemon in history. What? That was so much lag when that happened. Okay, I can't be mad. You got through it twice. Wild Charge. Ow. Alright, no more Sucker Punch. Get in there, Brulum. I don't think your Mach Punch is gonna kill this Aggron, because its defense is really high, but what if we Bullet Punch and Mach Punch? What then? Oh, it did die to the Mach Punch. Nice. Get punched, idiot. Yeah, I figured you'd live. It's fine. Get him on the next one. Fire Punch! Oh, is the sun still up? Oh, no. Oh, Metagross doesn't care. It's fine. Oh, and now the sun's gone. Fantastic. Don't want to be spoiled. Gonna continue from episode 19. Understandable. I hope you enjoy the playthrough. Thanks for dropping by. Die. Alright, I think all she has left is Metagross. Yo, Mila with Metagross? I'm so here for that headcanon of if the Zillia squad had Pokemon. Super down for Mila having Metagross. Alright, no more Stomping Tantrum from you. I'm just gonna double priority and hope I kill it. God, Fizdef is too good. I don't think the Bullet Punch is gonna do it. Nice. Easiest dodge of my entire career. Goodbye. Very impressive. Can't wait to see you again at the end of October, Mila. Cannot wait. Congrats, you've cleared Area 8. Have some coupons. You had to beat my prize Pokemon to win too. I can see why you made it all the way here. 20,000? What am I even gonna do with all these coupons? Congrats, you've cleared Area 8 for completing it for the first time. Accept this gift. 5 PP maxes. Eh. You know, if I'm ever gonna use a PP max on literally any Pokemon, it's gonna be on Breloom's Spore. Alright, cool. Good enough. Get me out of here. I think my Pokemon are already healed, but... yeah, please don't point out that my Charizard has Drought. No one needs to be aware of this. Would you add Steelix to the team? I think the Steelix is too low level for me to use. Also, I'd have to swap out Metagross, and, like... Is Metagross? Steelix is pretty cool, though. I'm more of a Mega Steelix kind of guy. Train it? I don't have time to train it. We're at the end of the game. We might be finishing the playthrough today, hopefully, fingers crossed. Hi, Hitmonchan. Yo, Hitmonchan, definitely one of those mons that I actually really like, but just, like, never have an opportunity to use. First impression Hitmonchan is kind of crazy. Disable? Disable. Disable? But, like, why? Disable. Hi, Slowbro. I just realized we're probably going to have to go for about 4 hours, give or take, if we want to get the playthrough done today. And I remembered what I said at the start of stream. Water Pulse? Really? You give the Slowbro Water Pulse? Not Hydro Pump? Not Surf? Really? Not even Scald? Also Disable? Again, it makes more sense for Slowbro to have Disable. Yeah, Slack Off's pretty good. But I made those pork chops for lunch, and then I had some leftover pork chops, and I'm so looking forward to having them for dinner, and now I'm going to have to wait even longer to have them for dinner. What's a man got to do to get some pork chops around here? Shuckle opened the door to its heart. U-turn Shuckle. Okay, game. And foul play makes sense. Infestation makes sense. Leech Seed? Does Shuckle get Leech Seed legally? There's no way Shuckle gets Leech Seed legally. There's no way. There's no way they gave that thing Leech Seed. I've never had pork chops. Are they good? Really? I think they're great, yeah. It's not like my favorite meat of all time. I prefer steak. I'd probably rather have a good burger. I'd definitely rather have ribs, but I mean, pork chops are still really good. They're up there. That's why I, you know, keep buying them. I think that's Glaciate Explosion, by the way. What's the next Pokemon series? I'm going to play ZA when it comes out. Because Legends Arceus is the only Pokemon game I've played in like 10 years that I actually probably enjoyed. That wasn't a hack or something. Just got done with Power Rangers RPM. Yo, sick. Woodman Gamer, thank you for all of the gift subs after stream ended yesterday, by the way. I mentioned you at the start of stream. Mantine with Water Spout? That's insane. But thank you for all the gift subs. We will be doing Wind Waker, probably not until next year. Probably in like... Probably won't be until like February or something, because there are so many games coming out in October and November, but we will be getting to it. Come here, Crawdon. There we go. Get Crawdon in there. Get Blastoise in here. I actually realized when I was looking at this earlier, we can make this another water-friendly one if we take you out and replace you with a grass type. With just like a grass type that isn't also water. So will you work actually? Yeah, you'll work. There we go. Perfect. Do I have any other shadows? The mime. Why is this thing level 58, bro? Perfect. Alright, and that's all of our shadows in, except for Metagross, who I currently have. I've been playing a Pokemon fan game that has regional Meowth that's ground type with Technician Bulldoze. That sounds insane. Okay, so you're wondering what version of Wind Waker you would play, the Switch 2 one, right? Whichever one is easiest for me to get my hands on, I guess. There's an HD version, isn't there? What's the HD version on? Is the HD version on the Wii or the Switch? No, it's not on the Switch because people have been complaining about wanting Twilight Princess and Wind Waker on Switch, haven't they? The Wii U? I don't think the Wii U online shop exists anymore, does it? Is it one of those games that you have to pay like $500 for? Honestly, I'll probably just play the original GameCube version. Switch 2 is free with an NSO subscription. HD is Wii U, but expensive these days. Yeah, I'm not paying like $500 for a Wii U version. That's not happening. I'll probably just play the original one on the GameCube. Because when I did Ocarina of Time, I did the original N64 version. Play it as God intended. Whatever quality of life jank it lacked in its original existence. Mirror B, that man, you're a scumbag. It's literally the worst possible time. Well, the worst possible time would have been when I got all the way to the back rooms, but let's go back and go get Mirror B. I think the only shadow he has is the Jinx. He might have one or two more, I'm not sure. But anyways, yeah, if Wind Waker's HD version is only on the Wii U, and it costs like $100+ because Nintendo is stupid, because of how their game preservation is so lacking, it makes their games like that super expensive because people like scalp them and collectors and etc. Then I'll probably just play the original GameCube version. Most likely. I didn't look at where Mirror B was. My bad. Where's he at? Ah, it's Relgum Tower. I didn't want to have to go through all of Relgum Tower, but it's whatever. We're low on cash, so it'll get us some more money at least. I do not want to lead with Metagross. Lead with Salamence, actually. Because Metagross will, because most of the Relgum Tower matches are going to be 1v1s, and Metagross probably will be pretty slow about getting all the KOs. Choice Band Salamence should theoretically do a lot better if we don't get unlucky with a tight matchup. Because I want to try and blitz through this if we can. Oh, actually, put Breloom here so that when we run into Mirror B, I can spore the Jinx. Away we go. Tower Coliseum. Better, yeah, Mirror B out the gate. Here we go. Play the funky tunes. Dude, standing backflip is insane. With like no prep whatsoever. He just vaults right into it. We beat Greevil? No, we haven't even fought Snaddle yet. I went and did Mount Battle Area 8 and got that done. Bam, bam, bam. I thought that you had EQ, Salamence. Go for the Dragon Claw, it's fine. Put this Jinx to sleep immediately. Why are you so fast? Easy dodge. I forgot, these are all like level 45 Pokemon in Railgun Tower, so we should easily be able to blitz through this. How do you feel about Time Stranger only being 2 days away? I'm excited. We did the 100 battles in Mount Battle. That's a grind. Well, we've only done 80 of them. We have 20 more to go. Stupid Jinx. Well, someone's getting wood hammered. Do you think Jinx will live a stab, choice band, Dragon Claw from Salamence? I feel like the answer is no. I feel like the answer has got to be no. Yeah, next stream on the channel is going to be Time Stranger, correct? Be streaming on Friday. Give people... Oh, come on, Mirror. Give people a little bit of time who want to play ahead of me to get ahead of me. Why does Mirror B have a Steelix? That's so annoying. Next mod you send out better be a Ludicolo, bro. Okay, well you can send that back out the Jinx, that's fine. Gotta weaken this Jinx somehow. It never would have lived the Dragon Claw. Dragon Claw would have killed 3 Jinxes. I don't know what Jinx's Fizz Def is like, but man, it doesn't look good. Holy cow, Steelix, you're so bulky. Rock Tomb? Cringe? You would crit. Honestly, swap you into Starmie. Alright, you're asleep and you're in the yellow. Please just get in this Ultra Ball. Make my life easier. Oh, come on! Not another Rock Tomb. No, my balloon! Man, why is this stupid? I don't even like Jinx as a Pokemon. Why is this being so annoying? Get in here. Get in there and stay in there. You've got to be joking. Come on, bro. Holy cow, it is still sleeping. Just stay in the Pokeball. You don't even have... You do not even have a... Whatchamacallit? What do you don't even have a Ludicolo. You're not even Mirror B. Who even are you? Happy Digimon Story Time Stranger week. So true. So true. Finally, thank you. Alright, now we gotta rush through these next 3 fights and then get back over to Citadark. I think, and therefore I am, I think that Mirror B is out of shadows now. I'm gonna look at the shadow monitor actually after this and see how many shadows we even have left. Get wrecked. Stupid fro, bro. Oh, whoops. Oh, no, never mind. I thought I opened the PC for a second there. Archie, you have really let yourself go, bro. How are you gonna flood the entire world like this? You've lost so much height. He has a Charizard! You're not the Archie I know at all! Alright, time to bet that he doesn't have a single fairy or steel type, but mainly no fairies. Because I'm locking in on Dragon Claw. I mean, if he doesn't have any dragon resists, then his Pokemon are level 40. All of them should just die to Band and Dragon Claw, to be honest. Even if he does have a Steel type, it'll probably get 2-shot. He has a fairy. Of course he has a fairy. Ugh! It's so annoying. These guys are level 40. I guess I could have sent out Metagross, actually. Bullet Punch would probably kill this thing, or get really close. Nice damage, bro. Of course, you get the Spatak drop. Screw off, game. It lived because of it, too. That's so annoying. And a Pokemon, what is your deal? I'm so glad we get to start playing Digimon on Friday. Explode! You're gonna live a Psychic because of the -1. You might have lived even without the -1. I doubt it, though. Bro hit Thunder in the sun. Must be nice. It did nothing. Pokemon 2 days in a row is odd. I didn't really have anything else to play. Also, this playthrough is almost over, so I wanted to try and finish it before Time Stranger started. It's also not odd because the only reason we did the Pokemon Stadium thing... Oh, you have 4 Pokemon. That's annoying. We were only doing the Pokemon Stadium thing because of September, so... Although I am going to have to do one more stream of it sometime in October with Shroom to finish it. I swear, if you get a full pair, I'm going to be furious. I'm still faster than the Ampharos? That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing for you, bro. Bum bum. Tell you what, the only somewhat unfortunate thing about Time Stranger coming out is that I'm definitely streaming it on Saturday, which means we have to have a no Cobblemon week. I'm actually really excited to do more Cobblemon because I like the build projects we're doing in Survival and Creative right now in the Cobblemon streams. I really want to play more Cobblemon. Hi, Rapidash. Okay, please do not have a fairy type. Okay, bye. Shiftry, not a fairy. Expecting the ground move, I guess. No fairies, please. Let Salamence just run through this. Oh, welcome back, Rapidash. Switch out again. It'd be so funny. How dare you be faster? Don't burn hole. Return next Saturday, build the central area for Time Stranger. Maybe we'll do the central area once I get a better look at it. Once I get a better look at it from playing the game, maybe we could do the central area from Time Stranger as one of our creative projects. That could be fun. Gotta finish Twilight Town first. The sunlight is strong. No fairies, just how I like it. Ratchet, what feature? Wonder how many viewers we're gonna get on Saturday. Or Friday, rather. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I think the biggest stream I ever had... There was one time where we got, some kind of bot thing happened, and, like, the viewership was up to, like, 400 or 500 because there was, like, a bunch of bot spam in chat. That was weird. I think that happened when we were doing Pokemon Infinite Fusion. That was really strange. But other than that, like, I think the most viewers I've had in, like, a legit stream was, like, Persona 5 Royal. I think we got, like, 110 or 120 or something like that. Was the most I ever had at once. If there was ever going to be a game to beat that, it's going to be Time Stranger. Looking forward to seeing what Digimon you use for your team. Yo, you and me both. That makes 2 of us. Alright, please do not have a fairy type. Nice. Wasn't Digimon Survive over 100 for the first stream? I don't remember. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember much of anything about Kemonogami Survive other than that it sucked. This Jinx has a focus sash. We should use a Numamon for 100 gift subs. No. Time Stranger is like a really big deal, as I'm sure we all realize. We've been so bereft of Digimon content and whatnot, so... I would not... Why do they all have focus sashes? What is this garbage? I would not damage the, like, the entertainment value, or the integrity, really, of my first playthrough of Time Stranger. Subsequent playthroughs, you know, whatever. But, like, the first playthrough, that's, that playthrough matters. Why did you not send out the Intimidate Gyarados further? The Gyarados also has a Focus Sash. What on earth is this team? Why is it just all Focus Sash mons? Hello? It's so weird. Answer is yes for the second playthrough. I'll do a lot of things for 100 gift subs, let's be honest. Get punched. Why do you have to be mad? It's only game. Was it my first Persona 5 playthrough? Was it my first Persona 5 playthrough, or was it my first Royal playthrough? Where, who was it? Was it Vincent's? I don't think, was it Vincent's? I don't remember. Someone bet me, like, hey, I'll donate $50 if you keep Jack Frost for the entire playthrough, and then I did it. What a time that was. It's been so long, I can't remember who it was that did that. I want to say Vincent's, but I feel like I'm wrong. I was already wrong once in this playthrough about remembering a longtime viewer's name. When I mixed up calculated and posties. Now I have no confidence whatsoever. Alright, let's purify all these mons real quick. Honestly, I'm kind of debating now. We're already at 3 hours. We haven't even fought Snaddle yet. I know that after you beat Snaddle, it goes really fast, though, because I think after Snaddle, there might be, like, a trainer or two, if even that. And then you fight Gorgon, and then you fight the red and the blue guy, and then you go fight Greevil. It's all back-to-back. That's my streamer. Never have confidence. It's overrated. So true. Hey, Vincent. I was just talking about you. What are the odds? The pork chops are calling you? That's what I'm saying. Well, the thing is I'm thinking, like, if I feel like I can beat the game in about an hour, because the thing is I can't go longer than 4 hours today, because I actually have work I have to get done tonight. I have to have something done before tomorrow, and I've got a lot of work tomorrow before Time Stranger comes out. So, like, if I can beat the game in about an hour, then I want to beat the game and be done with it before Time Stranger comes out, because otherwise we're not going to play this again for, like, 2 weeks. I got a ribbon. But if I'm not going to beat it in an hour, I would rather just stop now, because I feel like I'll definitely not take more than about 3 hours. Like, going through 20 more fights in Mount Battle, that's probably about an hour, roughly, on its own. I don't think it's much more than about an hour. I feel like it takes about half an hour for an area of Mount Battle to be gotten through, assuming we don't get stuck on, like, an annoying fight. Scizor does not normally get Mach Punch. Dual Chop. It might normally get Dual Chop, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like doing the last 20 fights in Mount Battle, that alone is going to be, like, an hour worth. And then we haven't even gotten to Snaddle yet. Like, getting through the admin fights alone take, like, at least 10 minutes. Yeah, I've kind of convinced myself, like, I don't think we're going to be able to finish it today. Maybe do the fights and then call it? What, all the, like, the Greevil fight and the admin fights? Oh, the Mount Battle fights? Well, no, because, see, now we've got another problem, is if I'm not beating the game today, that means I have to do one more stream. But, that means we'll do another stream, like, 2 weeks from now. We'll come back and finish it. But if I do, like, another hour of content now, we might only have, like, an hour or two with that other stream, like, 2 weeks from now. Because there isn't much left in the game. I just don't think that I can do it all in an hour is the thing. I think we could probably get through... I mean, if I spent an hour, we could beat Greevil. I think we probably have, like, about 2 hours left in the game. Is what I'm thinking. I think that we have about an hour, maybe more like an hour and a half, to go through all of Mount Battle. That, you know, assuming things go well. That's not even accounting for getting hacked out in, like, an admin fight or something. And then we probably have about an hour of Mount Battle to do. And then we also have to go, after catching all the shadows, we have to go get the last shadow from Mirror B, and then we need to purify them all, because I want to purify them all. Yeah, I think we probably got, like, 3 hours left. I'm going to run back to where we were earlier, and then I'll probably save and wrap up there, and then we'll have one more stream to do, and unfortunately, it'll just, we won't get to it until, like, mid-October. But we'll get it done. We'll get XG and Stadium, because they both should only have one more stream. Both of them should. We will get those done before Legends ZA drops. That's my my hope was to get them done before Time Stranger, but now that that is no longer seeming to be a possibility, we'll get them done. We should have no trouble getting them done before Legends ZA comes out. Let me actually, like, I'm going to look at the calendar real quick, because, like, what we're going to do, Time Stranger on Friday, right? I'm going to do probably at least a week of Time Stranger. That takes us to the 10th. When does ZA come out? Does it come out the 17th? That, like, third week of October, I could fit into non-Time Stranger streams. It's the 16th? Okay, that's what I thought. That's a Thursday. I don't stream on Thursday. So it'll be the 17th for me, so... If we, like, stream Time Stranger for, like, a week straight, then I know we're going to go back to Cobblemon on the 11th. Then I could fit in, like, a Stadium stream and an XG stream, or maybe not the Stadium stream, maybe just the XG stream before ZA comes out. If we at least get XG done, that'll be good enough for me. Shroom and I can go get the Stadium thing done anytime. That's, like, it's an easy one-day off stream. There's an item here. 2 max potions. I'm going to be honest, with all the moving platform shenanigans, I thought it would be something a little bit better than that. But that's fine. So we will... I think that's my plan. Time Stranger comes out Friday. We're going to hard focus on that. I'm not doing Cobblemon this Saturday. We will be back to Cobblemon the following Saturday. I will find time to do the last XG stream before ZA comes out. I think that will be the plan. Oh, I wanted to look at the shadow monitor. We can look at that real quick before we wrap up, because we're just a little bit over 3 hours. What do we got going on here? Look at all these Pokeballs. Latios and Latias coming up soon. Titar, Kingdra, Lantern, Registeel, and Regice, of course. I assume that Gorgon has these two. I think that Snaddle might have Latios and Latias, but I could be wrong. Might be remembering wrong. Wobbuffet, Executor, Camerupt, Moltres, Lugia. The birds are all going to be Greevils again, I imagine. I think Greevil also had Tauros. The hat creator might have left that on him. There is a Shadow Ho-Oh. I completely forgot about that. Articuno. There's still a lot more shadows than I realized, actually. There must be more battles than I'm remembering. Oh, yeah, and then someone has a Shadow Deoxys. There must be more Shadow Pokemon. There are more Shadow Pokemon than I remembered. But there must be more battles to go to catch them all. Like, more... Yeah, we definitely can't finish the game in an hour. I don't think we can even get to Greevil in an hour, looking at how many shadows this is. It's like a lot. Yeah, so I think we'll just wrap up here, and then I think there's probably about a 3-ish hour stream worth of content left that we will get next time. We probably, looking at how many shadow Pokemon there were there, we probably have about 2-ish hours, give or take, to get through the rest of the Cipher layer and catch all the shadows. And then we'll have about an hour of Mount Battle, and then, you know, maybe like another 30 minutes to an hour of wrapping up whatever is left to wrap up. But anyways, it's been fun getting back to XG. We're gonna take about a week and a half break from it, but when we come back, we will finish up the rest of the game. It'll be great. So yeah, thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like, check the description, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you next time for more Pokemon XG Next Gen. Until then, farewell. Alright, chat, that will be all for today. Sorry that we didn't finish the game. There was, whatchamacallit here, the Citadark Isle was a lot bigger than I remembered. It has way more screens. I did not remember. I remembered the lava room with, like, pushing the boulders, or the boxes, whatever. I did not remember these moving platforms. Like, I didn't remember this room at all. And there have been more fights in all of the rooms than I remember, too. So, definitely there was more left than I realized. Tomorrow's my day off. No stream tomorrow. I'm getting a physical PlayStation copy of Time Stranger Friday morning. So Friday at 3 CST, we will be playing Time Stranger for 4, maybe 5 hours. I think I might do 4 hours on Friday. I know what you're thinking. Chaos, what do you mean you're not going to do 5 hours minimum when the game comes out? I'm certainly going to be doing 5 hours on Saturday and Sunday. So we might do 4 hours on Friday. We'll see how it goes when we stream it on Friday, but we'll do at least 4, maybe 5. We'll be playing it on Friday at 3 CST. Saturday 2 CST, more Time Stranger. Sunday 2 CST, more Time Stranger. We're gonna be playing Time Stranger starting on Friday until next Friday at minimum. We might only play Time Stranger. We might just stream Time Stranger every single day until I do Cobblemon on the 11th, probably. So I think that is most likely how it's gonna go. But yeah, thanks for coming to stream, everyone. I'll catch y'all next time. Till then, farewell.